Today we're making this high profit wood art so you can sell it too. If you are over 40, a woodworker, looking to earn some extra money on nights and weekends around your job or to boost your retirement, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Donna, and on our channel we show different woodworking projects with high profit margins, a lot made with scrap wood, that have sold well for us so you can make and sell them too. Today we're making the Orca, and as always we start by printing two patterns, one to be glued down and used to cut with and the other to be used as a legend. As always, the patterns are available in our Etsy store and I'll leave the link in the description below. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. We always love to hear from you. And on this particular one, you'll see it's a little different. I have to cut out the circle around the eye. So when you're cutting out a piece that's within your art, you just drill a hole, thread your scroll saw blade through it, and cut around. And now I'll just cut the same size piece out of another piece of wood that I'll be able to put in. And we have some very exciting news. We started our own website. It's called ideas2ididit.com. And there you'll find project info, pictures, our blog. And when you sign up for our newsletter, you will get a free wood art plan emailed to you immediately. There's also in-depth tutorials on our website to expand on the techniques that we show. And for this one in particular, there's a whole in-depth tutorial on how to paint the background, the ocean background. So we really hope you'll go and check it out. I'll leave the link in the description below, but again, it's ideas2ididit.com. So back to the project. As you can see, I'm painting the pieces black and white. So I wanted the wood grain to show through somewhat, so I'm just using some acrylic paint, just black and white, and I'm putting it on and then I'm wiping it back with a paper towel, and that allows for the grain to show through. So you'll see I'm doing that here, and then I'm wiping it off, and that will allow that green to shine. And when I'm doing the edges of, when I'm painting these pieces, I always go down and paint all the sides as well, at least halfway down, in case any of them peek through with your finished product. And with this one, you'll notice originally there was going to be some white on the tail. And then once I started painting it, I really didn't like the white. I felt it was too stark on the tail. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. So I end up just painting it all in black. And that's the beauty with all of these art projects. As you work through them, if you want to change things, you can to make them your own. Or if you think there's different ways that you can make them better or just different. And we always use Chris's 2x4 frame method when we're creating this wood art. We have a separate video for that. I'll link it below. But basically, you can make a beautiful frame for less than $1 using just 2x4s. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this background that kind of mimics the ocean. It's really simple. You just need a couple colors and a couple brushes. So I will get to it and show you. So the full real-time tutorial is on our website, so go check it out at ideas2ididit.com. But basically you need 4 colors: black, white, a medium navy tone or a navy tone, and then a teal color. And this technique is very simple, and it can be used to create oceans, to create skies, to create galaxy effects, that sort of thing. So you just need the 4 different tones of paint and 2 brushes. You need a regular brush just to put the paint on with, and then you need a super soft brush to do the end blend. So you can see I'm starting with our navy color, and I'm just putting 4 dots in each corner. Then I'm going to go in with the teal and do the same thing. Now these dots are both the same size, and then we're going to put, I guess the teal's a little less, and then we're going to put a little tiny dot of black in each corner. We want the corners to be dark, but we don't want the darkness to overtake everything. So we'll just put the black in there, and we'll put a few dots of white in the middle, and then we're going to begin our blend. So again, go check out the full tutorial. I do it in real time, and I show you the technique as I do it, and so I hope it's really helpful to you. Okay, so now that we've got them, we're going to take our regular brush, not our soft brush, and we're going to start blending. And we're going to just blend using like a crisscross stroke, and you start in the middle. You want to start with your lightest color and work out, and we're just working in a circular pattern. So what we're hoping for here is to have our bands of color, but not have anything super blended. We don't want any color to be, we don't want the corners to be pitch black. So I'm just going to put a bit of blue over them to gray it down a little bit. And when it feels too dry and you can't spread it anymore, you might need to add a bit more paint. I wouldn't recommend adding water. It thins out the paint too much for this technique. And if you have too much paint, you can always just take some off, take your brush, wipe it off on some paper towel, just to keep the consistency working for you. If you have too much, you can end up with one color overtaking another. And a key point when you're doing a blending technique like this is you don't want to mix all of your paints together too much and end up just with one color. That's not the point. We want all these different colors showing through. So you can see once I get this first blend done, it's still really rough. You can still see all the brush strokes and the color differentiation, but that will go away as we continue to blend. And now we're going to take our super soft brush and we're going to just do crisscross strokes. And this is super light-handed. I'm barely touching the canvas. And the point of this is to totally smooth everything out and do that final blend to give you that beautiful, the effect that you're looking for. So again, if you have any questions, please leave them below. And if you like this video, please consider hitting the like button. It helps us so much. And there'll be lots more content like this to come. And there's lots of it on our website. So we really hope you go and check it out. And I hope you go check out the full tutorial on the website as well to do this technique. So thank you so much. We appreciate you all so much sharing your time with us. So this is the finished piece. I really hope you love it and have a great day.